Hello everybody! Welcome to another live lesson. I hope you are ready to learn key English phrasal verbs for effective phone conversations. Yep, today it's all about being on the phone and communication and phrasal verbs. We have about 8 common phrasal verbs we're going to look at. And if you want all of the notes to today's lesson, join my membership, my English Nerd membership, and you can keep these notes forever. The join button is down below. Look under the video. You'll see a little join button. But as always, I'm really happy you're here. So let me say hello. Let me see a few hellos. I love this part. This might be my favorite part, saying hello to everyone. Mus says hello. Umaima, hi. Umaima says can't wait. Yes, I love it. I love it, love it. Really nice. I says, hello teacher Arnel, how do you do? Very polite. I'm doing well, thank you. Thank you so much. Let's see. Maria, how are you? I'm good, thank you very much. Julia, good to see you. Greetings from Myanmar. Marcel, good morning, Arnel and classmates. Exactly. Say hello to everyone here. Wonderful. Dalton, hello. Hi, teacher. Hello, student. Martina says hi. Ines says hi. Honkai says hello. Javier says hello. I love this. Shazad says hi. Really good. If I didn't see you, don't worry. Keep the comments coming. I love it. Okay. Dan says, hello Arnel from Nigeria. It's drizzling here. How about you? Where I am, it's sunny. It's a really sunny day today. Well, kind of sunny. It's kind of sunny today. Good. Let's keep going. Keep the hellos coming, and I'm gonna say hi whenever I can. Okay. I love it. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Right. Poll. First question. How confident do you feel making a phone call in English? Very confident. Not confident. So. And then D is, I'm not sure. Let's do a poll. Bear with me while I set the poll up. Okay. Let me write this here. How confident do you feel making a phone call in English? Because for me, I don't really like speaking on the phone. Even if it's in English, maybe in your own language, you don't like speaking on the phone. So this poll is for English. How do you feel about speaking on the phone in English? We have A, very confident. Sorry, this will just take me a second. Very confident. B, not confident. Confident. C, so-so. So-so. And then last one, D is I'm not sure. Maybe you've never tried. That's possible. Okay. You should see a poll in the chat. Answer the question. Select which answer, A, B, C, or D. Good. And I have a few answers here. Nazam says very confident. Love it. Julia is very confident. JML, very confident. Wonderful. Natalia, I like this one. Quite confident. So not very confident, but I'm quite confident. Good. I'm seeing a lot of very confident. Relax land, very confident. Good. I love it. And we have a so-so here. Yeah, so-so. Honkai, I am scared of speaking on the phone. On the phone. Yeah, because you can't see the person, right? You don't see their facial expressions. It can be hard. Maybe the connection isn't so good. Yeah, I don't really like speaking on the phone. Good. Okay. I'll says so-so. Phoenix, hello, so-so. Good, really nice. Keep your answers coming, and I'm going to check the poll in a bit. Right, so far, C, so-so is winning. Interesting. Laurent, hello. Not confident, even in French. Exactly. Some people just don't like speaking on the phone. Like me. I don't like it. Okay. Manuel from Tenerife. Manuel is late. That's right, Manuel. You are 5 minutes late. Good. Okay, keep the answers coming. Let's look at the first phrasal verb. I will scroll down. Oh, first two. Okay. Classic, simple, basic phrasal verbs. Pick up, hang up. These are opposites. You pick up the phone, hello, and you hang up the phone, bye. Pick up, hang up. Pick up, hang up. I've called twice, but no one is picking up. We don't need to say the phone. We don't need to add an object because that's pretty obvious. Hello, I wasn't expecting you to pick up the phone on a Saturday. I said goodbye and hung up. Again, the phone is optional. I hung up the phone. Remember the verb forms. Hang, hung, hung. Don't hang up. You still haven't answered my question. There we go. Pick up the phone, hang up the phone. Chris says, I prefer face-to-face interactions. Me too, absolutely. Good. And we still have a few answers. Hamza saying so-so. Yep. Good. Okay. Let's keep moving. This is a nice expression or phrase. Hang up. Oops. Sorry, I'm trying to move that. Hang up on someone. This is very specific. This means to accidentally or intentionally end the call in the middle of a conversation. I'm sure this has happened to everyone. You're speaking to someone and then, hello? Hello, are you there? They hung up on you. This can be an accident or intentional. Like if you're angry, you hang up on someone. Like this man here. Hello? Carrie? I can't believe she hung up on me. So you can see the phrasal verb hang up is in this phrase here. Good. Nice. Good. Vikram is asking, is English your native language? Yes, I'm American. People often get confused because I look Asian, so I'm American, Chinese, Korean. But yes, English is my first language. Good. Okay. So, hang up on someone. And is this all on this page? Yep. Let me move across. And if you have any example sentences, write them in the comments. Practice. Even if I don't see them, try to think in English. Put your comments in the comments. Good. Okay. And yes, we often say answer a call, answer the phone, or end a call. We don't always need to use pick up or hang up. We can also just say answer or end a call. Perfectly fine. That's also good. Jack isn't answering. I could also say Jack isn't picking up. I'm afraid it's time to end the call. And I'm afraid here means unfortunately. Unfortunately, it's time to end the call. That also works. That's good too. Sibel, if someone hangs up on me, I will not call them back. That's right. If someone's rude and they hang up on you on purpose, you don't call them back. Good. Nice. Okay. Julia's saying, I recommend that you shouldn't hang up the phone on someone. Before the conversation is finished. Absolutely. You don't want to hang up on someone. Unless you're very angry. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Okay. Number 3. We have 2 different versions. Get a hold. Get a hold of someone or get hold of someone. They mean the exact same thing. Don't worry, there's no difference. It's just that get a hold of someone is more common in American English and get hold of someone is more common in British English, but it doesn't matter. Pick the one you like. This means to contact or reach someone, usually by phone, but also by email, message, or other means. I've been trying to get a hold of you all morning. Where have you been? I've been trying to contact you. I've been trying to get a hold of you. Can you get hold of Sarah and let her know about the meeting? Can you contact Sarah and let her know about the meeting? Christoph, when I talk with my boss, I cannot hang up. Yeah, I have to answer him. I have to answer him. Yes. Good. A, I need to get a hold of my professor before the deadline. Try emailing her. That's usually the quickest way. We can also say, I need to contact, get in touch with. That also works. Yeah. Good. What's the best way to get a hold of you? For me, probably email. My phone's always on silent, so if someone tries to call me, I probably won't pick up. I won't answer. The best way to get a hold of me is by email. Okay, I'm gonna check the poll because I'm curious. Let's see what's happening. How confident do you feel making a phone call in English? So-so, yeah, 39% of you say so-so. And if you haven't voted, vote. You'll see the poll in the comments over there. Okay. Elvira, nice example. Ooh, I wasn't able to get a hold of my sister over the weekend. I hope she's okay. And with this one here, we often use get a hold of when we've tried a few times. Maybe we're a bit worried. I've been trying to get a hold of him. I can't get a hold of her. Where is he? Where is she? Yeah. Nice. Maya, I usually don't answer unknown numbers. Exactly, you never know. It could be a scam call. Okay, there we go. Get hold of someone. We've looked at this one. Let's keep moving. Let's go. Okay. How can you get a hold of someone? You can phone up. Phone up. Phrasal verb number 4. You can phone up. Definition, this just means call. So what's the difference between call and phone up? Phone up, like most phrasal verbs, is just very casual, very conversational. I can phone someone up. I can't remember the address. Just phone up Kyle. He'll know. Phone him up. Phone up Kyle or phone Kyle up. This phrasal verb is separable. No problem. Nice. Most students says, I'm good at English, but some difficult sentences I can't make. That sounds 100% normal, Mosin. It's practice. The more you do it, the more you think, the more you practice, the more you listen, you will slowly begin to form longer and more complex sentences. Without a doubt. Okay. Elvira, I decided to phone up the restaurant to make a reservation. Exactly. Razzie, learning phrasal verbs is really overwhelming. I know. Phrasal verbs are great. You need to know phrasal verbs. They are so common, but they can be overwhelming. A lot of them look the same. They're idiomatic. They're hard. They are hard. Okay. So imagine you want to make a phone call. You can start like this. Hello, I'm just phoning up to. I'm just phoning up to ask. I'm just phoning up because I need ... It's a great casual way to begin a phone conversation. Hello, I'm just phoning up to ask if there are any more spaces left on the Poetry for Beginners course, for example. Great friend, my bank phones me up every month. Exactly, my bank phones me up every month. Who was the last person you phoned up? I phoned up the bank. That was the last person, company, bank I phoned up. It was the bank. Dalton, I phoned up my home. Remove the to. I phoned up my home asking if someone can find my keys because I forgot them. Yeah. Good. You phoned up your uncle. Yep. Yes. Okay. Nice. We're already halfway through. This is number 4. Yeah, I think I have 8 for you today. Let's keep moving. 5, reach out. Reach out, a really common one. To try to contact someone, usually to offer help, ask a question, or start communication. It's not as simple as phone someone or call someone. If you reach out, you want to offer someone. This can be help. You have a question. It's reaching out. It's a little bit more, there's something behind it. It's not just a phone call. So here we see a person literally reaching out of their computer to give you a business card, to ask you a question. So when we reach out, this can be on the phone or by email, message, anything like that. We're reaching out to local businesses for support. We are contacting them. Why? Because we want something. We need support. Okay. I reached out to my professor to ask for an extension on the assignment. I need more time, so I reached out to him. Mini conversation. Hey, I just wanted to reach out and see how you're doing. I want to ask if you're okay. Oh, that's so sweet. I've had a rough week, honestly. Rough. Rough means difficult. Oof, I had a rough week. Not a good week. Coral, I'm reaching out to ChatGPT for special information. Reach out to ChatGPT. I love the sentence, but it's unnatural to say reach out to ChatGPT. Here we would just ask. In this case, we'd reach out to a person or a company or a business. ChatGPT, we just ask. Sybil, how can I reach out to Jess? He's not picking up my calls. Exactly. Manuel, finally, I reached out to my son on account to tell him I am into Arnel's stream. Yet reach out to someone, let them know that you are busy, you cannot be disturbed for at least another half hour. That's right, because of this lesson. Good. Good. Okay. In fact, I want to practice this mini conversation together, okay? I'm going to be A, you be B. And remember, this here is aw, aw. And I want you to say it like that at home. I really want you to be like, aw. Okay. I'm A, you are B. Ready? Hey, I just wanted to reach out and see how you're doing. Okay, let's reverse the roles. This time you are A, I am B. Let's practice. Ready, set, go. Oh, that's so sweet. I've had a rough week, honestly. Very nice. Good. I love it. Oh, Shuji, this is a really good one, a common one. Please don't hesitate to reach out via email. Exactly. It's a nice way to end communication on the phone or in an email. Please don't hesitate to reach out if you need help, if you have a question. Absolutely, that's a common one. Right. Number 6. We are getting through these really quickly. Hold on. Hold on. This means wait for a short period. When we hold on, it's a few seconds, maybe a couple minutes. Can I speak to Jamie? Sure, hold on while I check if he's available. Do you know what time the meeting is? Hang on. Oh, I put hang on here. Hold on and hang on are the same. I didn't even realize I put hang on. Okay. Hang on, I'll check the calendar. What's the difference? Usually when we're on the phone, we'll say, hold on a minute, please. Hang on also means wait. It's fine. Let's do this together. Let's practice together. Right. Okay, let's start. I am A, you are B. Ready? Can I speak to Jamie? Let's switch. You are A. Ready, set, go. Sure, hold on while I check if he's available. Next one. You are, I'll be A, you are B. And I really want you to do this at home. Don't feel silly. Practice alone. It doesn't matter if your colleagues are around you. It's fine. I'm A. Do you know what time the meeting is? Now you are A. Ready, set, go. Hang on. I'll check the calendar. Another little phrase here, to be on hold. So the phrasal verb we just looked at was hold on. This expression is be on hold. This means to wait for a period of time on the phone during a conversation. And usually when we are on hold, there's music playing, right? We hear that really soft, gentle music. I've been on hold for over 10 minutes. Nobody likes being on hold. We can be on hold for hours sometimes. What's the longest time you've ever been on hold? I think I've probably waited, 45 minutes, almost an hour before. You know, you just put your phone on speaker, and then you just do other things while you're on hold. Okay. I'm gonna check the poll. Nice. Again, how confident do you feel making a phone call in English? See, so-so. Most people are so-so. And I love it. 21% of you are very confident. That's great. If you haven't done the poll, do it now. It's right there. I think over here. Over there. I don't know. Okay. Corral says, hold on, sir. I'm working on another mission at the moment. Yep, that's fine. Hold on. Wait. Iram says, in Pakistan, the music they play on hold is terrible. Yeah, I don't know who chooses this music. Usually it's pretty bad. And you just have to sit there and wait and suffer. Sahi, 2 minutes? That's the longest you've been on hold? That's incredible. You're very lucky. Manuel says, it is such an unpleasant while I was put on hold and it turned out to be 1 hour. Yeah, sometimes that's possible. And then, you know, when you're on hold for a long time and you think, I want to hang up. But if I hang up, I've wasted all this time. But if I stay on hold, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be on hold. And then you're on hold for a long time. This dilemma, it happens. Okay. Yoon Jae says, hold on, I'm watching YouTube. I love it. If anyone around you is asking you a question, just say, hold on. It's my English lesson. Hold on, I'm watching Arnel's video. Good. Dalton, I hold on for 30 minutes and I end the call. 30 minutes, you're giving it, that's a good length of time. Absolutely. But then I always worry, I've been on for 30 minutes. If I hang up now, I just know in a minute they're going to answer. Ooh, Yevheny, we have a new member. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much for being here. I love it. Good. Shahid says the longest I can be on hold is 1 minute. Yeah, especially if the music's bad. Okay, good. Moss says, hold on, I'm trying to study. Exactly, I'm trying to study. Very good. You know, this was number 6. We only have 2 more phrasal verbs. This might be a short live lesson today. Okay. Here we go. Number 7, put through. Put through. To connect one person to another person. Let's look at this image. Let's look at this image here. Thank you for calling. I'll put you through to Adam, head of sales. So this person is putting A through to B. I'll put you through. Thank you for calling. I'll put you through to Adam, head of sales. I'll put you through. Hello, could I please speak to Mr. Turner, please? Certainly, I'll put you through now. Hi, I'm calling to speak to someone in the billing department. Of course, one moment while I put you through. This means I'll connect you. You might be on hold for a couple of minutes. Lawrence says, while I am on hold, I do something else. Exactly, me too. I just put my phone there and I'm just around doing my own thing. Ooh, Corral, a new member. Thank you so much for joining. I love it. I love it so much. And to all the new members, you'll see my community posts for members only, and you can get these notes after the lesson. You can download them after the lesson. Thank you. Okay. This is the one. Viviana, do we use put through only on phone calls? Yes, exactly. So we can't put someone through. It's when we're speaking. I'll put you through. I'll put you through. Okay. Wonderful. You know what? I am thinking, should we? Let's do this quickly. Let's have a bit of fun. Let's read this conversation together quickly. So I'm going to be A, you are B, and then I'm going to immediately skip to A. So you're going to have to read this pretty quickly. I'm A, you are B. So keep going. Even though these are two separate conversations, just do A, B, A, B. Let's do it like that. Okay. I'm A, you got to speak quickly. Hello, could I speak to Mr. Turner, please? Hi, I'm calling to speak to someone in the billing department. Okay, let's switch roles. And again, I'm not going to give you very much time to speak. I'm going to try and do it in my own head. You are A. Ready, set, go. Certainly, I'll put you through now. Of course, one moment while I put you through. Okay, good. Later, if you rewatch this live, pause the lesson and just read the sentences out loud. That's also practice. Gerhard, hello from Germany. I'm Gerhard and a new member as well. Ooh, wonderful. Thank you. I'm listening to your lesson while I'm driving. That's a lot of multitasking. Well, I'm glad you're listening to my lesson. Thank you. Good. Okay, last phrasal verb. We have one more phrasal verb, then we're done. I think 8's enough. 8 phrasal verbs is pretty good. Break up. Break up. This means a phone call or a video call has a poor connection and the sound cuts in and out. This means sometimes you can hear the person, sometimes you can. The sound cuts in and out. So here we have it. Look at this picture here. Before you're speaking, the connection's clear or on the phone, and then it starts to break up. We have this during video calls or on the phone, don't we? You're breaking up. Are you in a tunnel or something? I'm driving. I'll call you back when I have better signal. Would you mind repeating that? I think we broke up for a second there. Nice. So, Gerhard, I hope this video doesn't break up while you're listening. I hope the connection stays stable. Okay. Razi, Matt, your voice is breaking up. This has happened in some of my early lives. The connection would break up quite a bit. Yeah, I think now it's much better. Elvira, the Wi-Fi signal was weak and the conversation broke up several times. Yeah, really nice. Phoenix, I always face breakup. We would say, my calls always break up. My calls always break up as I use cheap SIM cards. Okay. Dalton, it's terrible when the call breaks up in the middle of an interview. Yeah, that's a high pressure moment, exactly. Nice. Ligua, hello, it's my first day joining this class. I'm from Tanzania. Hello, thank you for joining. I love it. Great friend, the audio is breaking up. Yeah, I hope that's an example and I hope my audio isn't really breaking up. Perfect. Yunjae, when she calls me, she pretends to be breaking up. That's a classic trick. If you want to end a call, you can pretend, oh, we're breaking up. Then you can end the call. Good. Marcel, yeah, you have the same idea. They said they're breaking up when they don't like speaking. Exactly. You know, it's the oldest trick in the book. Oh, I'm breaking up. Sorry. I'll call you later. Okay. That's everything. We've looked at 2 pages of notes, 8 phrasal verbs, really common ones. I'm sure you'll see these in emails or on the phone. And last but not least, I have to announce that you can join my channel and become an English nerd. You can download all of these notes and the notes from all my past live lessons. Okay, there we have it. I will end my screen share. Where's the end? Where is it? End screen share. I'll stop sharing. Okay. There we are. Thank you so much for being here. I'll answer a few more questions. Honkai says, can I use break up when the video is frozen? Break up is kind of when the sound or video cuts in and out. If someone's frozen, they're frozen. We would normally just say, ooh, we're frozen, and then restart the call. You could say breaking up when it kind of freezes, unfreezes, freezes, unfreezes. Then you would say that. Phoenix, so happy not including a test. I was thinking about it. I was like, should I do a test? No test today, but I was thinking of adding a test. Good. Gov! Ooh, I really thank you, Arnel, for all your amazing videos. I passed the entrance exam test in one of the famous institutions in my country because of you. That's so wonderful to hear. And you know what? It's not because of me, it's because of you. I always tell my students this. It's important to have a teacher, but at the same time, you do all the work. You're the one studying. You're the one practicing. So it's great. Well done. That's amazing. Congratulations. Nice. Okay. Right. There we have it. I'm seeing such lovely comments. Let's look at a couple of these and then we'll end this lesson. I says, thank you, Teacher Arnel. You are welcome. Thank you for being here. Dan says, thanks for your help and time. The lesson went well. Thank you as well, Dan. I love it. Elvira, good to hear from you as always. Thank you so much. I always enjoy your useful live videos. That's really wonderful to hear. Good. Right. Coral, Arnel, I'm preparing for the IELTS exam. Thanks for your help. You are welcome. Good luck with the IELTS. Good luck. That's such a great goal to have. Right. Okay, let's end on this one here, what Manuel's saying. It means never surrender, never give up, never drop out. That is right. When you learn English, when you're learning English, if you feel like you want to quit because it is challenging, like phrasal verbs are difficult and it can be boring. Learning a language, let's face it, can sometimes be a little bit boring. So as Manuel put it here, never surrender. Wonderful. Have a great, today's Wednesday. Have a great rest of the week and I will see you in 2 weeks. I will see you on the 13th of August. Okay. See you then. Have a great rest of your day and rest of the week.